What's up, Wildlife Builders? Siege here for the Garen Guide. Garen was born to be the defender of Demacia. As Demacia's most formidable soldier, he is the very embodiment of all the greatest and most noble ideals upon which it was founded. Garen is a tank fighter which excels in winning trades with his opponents and executing those who dare oppose his might. Let's talk about his abilities. His passive is Perseverance. Garen regenerates a percentage of his max health when he is not damaged for a few seconds. His passive ability is very advantageous in early game trades because he can tank out blows only to regenerate it afterwards. Just make sure that you are not poked so the regeneration won't stop. His first ability is Decisive Strike. When Garen casts Decisive Strike, he becomes free from all slows, becomes immune to the slowing effects, and gains a movement speed bonus. He also gains bonus attack damage on his next attack that will also silence the affected enemy. Decisive Strike is an auto reset, which means that Garen's auto attack will automatically reset and be available after casting the skill. This makes a strong trading combo because you can attack twice in quick succession. We'll get this ability at level 1 as a last hit aid, and for trading. If the enemy initiates into you, they won't be able to fight back thanks to the silence. Next is Courage. It grants damage reduction and tenacity. The effects of this ability are strongest for the few moments right after activating the skill, so it is crucial to time its activation right before receiving damage. Will max this ability last? Because the initial effects at level 1 is strong enough for most early game situations. Garen's third ability is Judgment. Garen rapidly spins in a Blade Storm, continuously damaging enemies around him. Those who are in the outer edge of the spin receives more damage. This skill deals a good amount of damage. Use it whenever possible to damage enemies, and you can cast Decisive Strike while spinning, so you'll have the bonus movement speed to keep yourself on top of your enemies. But remember to use it wisely during the laning phase, because you don't want to shove your lane into the enemy tower because you would endanger yourself by being in a gankable position. Last but definitely not the least is Demacian Justice. A single target execute that deals massive damage to enemy champions with low health. Killing the enemy champion with Demacian Justice, especially if it's a strong or annoying target, is satisfying as heck. It takes some number of games to consistently know the right timing for execution, but in your earlier games, you can simply use Ignite along with your ultimate to secure your kill. It also deals quite a significant amount of damage to enemies around your target, but it isn't really a reliable way to deal AoE damage. Garen's combo is pretty straightforward. Decisive Strike, Auto Attack, Judgment Spin, use Courage if the enemy fights back, Auto Attack again, then use your ultimate to finish the enemy. Now for Garen's items. Black Cleaver grants both HP and damage. Your physical damage also reduces the armor of the enemy, which stacks up to 6 times. This has a great synergy with Judgment because each spin will stack the armor reduction. Get Boots of Sweetness if you are against champions with slows like Nasus and Ashe. This allows Garen to run down opponents and increases slow immunity. Otherwise, get Mercury's Threads to counter CC heavy champions or Ninja Tabais for champions with strong auto attacks like Master Yi or Tryndamere. Get the Teleport Enchant so you can teleport to your allies when needed, or the Glorious Enchant for running down enemies. After that, get Starrick's Gauge for more HP and damage, plus it has the Lifeline passive which heals you when you drop below 35% health. This works well for drawn out fights to outplay your opponents. Advanced Plate increases your movement speed and slows down enemy on your first attack. Death's Dance converts the burst damage you receive into damage over time, allowing you to fight longer. And lastly, Guardian Angel literally gives you a second life, allowing you to play extra aggressively when its passive is available. Next is Garen's Runes. His Keystone Rune is either Conqueror if you are confident in your lane, so the bonus damage will be handy, but get Grasp of the Undying if you are playing a hard lane for the balance effect of sustain, damage, and bonus HP. His other runes are Brutal for more damage and penetration, Hunter Titan for the bonus health and tenacity, or get Spirit Walker instead if playing against lots of slow, and finally Hunter Genius for the bonus ability haste for each unique takedown, so you'll be able to use your abilities, especially your ultimate, as often as possible. That's all for this video, builders. For the in-depth text guide, visit our website lolwildriftbuild.com. I would like to take a little moment to thank you for helping us reach 200 subscribers. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers by participating in our skin giveaway. Click the link below to join. Until next time, bye-bye.